How's it going, ScrubGamers? Welcome back to another video here at ScrubGames, and we're at the last of the reviews of the 4 Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World Starter Decks. And if we're on the last one, that means that this is what I feel is the best of the 4 starter decks. And I imagine some people probably agree with me, some people probably don't. But if you want to, you can help out the channel and let me know by, first of all, liking the video to let me know if you like the content. So that way I know which content is liked to basically keep going with and which content isn't liked to kind of like put an end to or change it up. And also you can do it. So you can also comment down things below, just basically in the comments below, just to let me know if you agree with my thoughts, if you disagree with them, why you do that, and get a bit of discussion going, or even if you want to ask for certain things on the channel, feel free to do so in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs still, and we're getting there slowly. Hoping to get there by the end of the year. So you can help out with that by subscribing, and also kicking the notification bell to get alerts to when my videos do drop. So you can either get alert to watch them straight away, or know that they're available to watch when you're ready to later on. So with that out of the way, let's check out and basically after the whole discussion about why I feel that Frieza is the best of the 4 starter decks. So with Frieza, it's a yellow deck, so it's a yellow one. And typically in Dragon Ball Super, well at least for Masters, yellow has been like the strongest color for the majority of the game's history. And kind of feeling a little, but I felt with me with starter decks that it's kind of the same thing for Fusion World. Like it's very, very strong. So looking at the leader front side is the same as the rest of them. Just 50, well, majority of the rest of them, like Lisa, Goku, and Vegeta, is 15k power, draws a card on attack, and when you have 4 or less life, you can awaken by drawing a card and flip over. And it's got the different like traits and names. So it's Frieza Clan, and Frieza's Army. And when you awaken, 20k power like the other ones, like they have well the Vegeta and Goku, still attacks to draw a card, but now you have a different skill. So how we saw that Goku had the ability to give a battle card 5k power for the battle during your player's turn, and Vegeta just had effect to give if he had 7 or less cards in hand, give himself a 15k boost for free. Frieza's one is a little bit different, and it's similar to one of the first set Frieza leaders we had in Masters, and that is at the end of your turn, choose up to 2 of your battle cards and switch to active mode. So this just seems like a copy paste of one of the Frieza leaders in the first set of Masters. Just the benefits it has is it can draw on the unawakened side, and that's it. It's just a bit stronger on both. Is like the same, like well, it's the power level similar to similar to Fusion World, where it's not a 10k that flips over to 15k, it's a 15 that flips to 20k. But it can also draw on the unawakened side, on the front side, so you still gain advantage without having need to like rush awakening. So it's kind of like the Fusion World equivalent of that, but basically better than it was in the first set of Masters. And you might think, how good is choosing to your battle cards which can activate? Well, think about it this way: you can attack with them, then you can restand, so you can then combo them off, or even swing with blockers and then restand with it. So we're probably gonna see like this is gonna make you also understand why a fair few of the cards have less combo power compared to what the other decks have, like for combo power for same effects. And we're seeing that because of this effect. So at the end of the turn, you get to choose 2 your battle cards which are in active mode. Remember, if cards are in active mode, they can't be attacked into unless your opponent's got a specific skill on a card letting them do so. So essentially, you're protecting your board from being attacked into by switching to active mode, which is very nice. So that's the leader. So let's have a look and see some of the cards we've got in the deck. So we've got our 1-drop, like turn 1 plays, and that is the Cantrip in Sorbet. So same as the the red and well, similar to the Roshi and what was it in blue, the Trunks in the other 2 decks, where it's just a Cantrip. Play it, draw 1. And this one you got in Sorbet, so Frieza's Army card, 5k combo, 5k power. And then you got the blocker in Dodoria, so this is a little bit different to the Bulma one we saw, where it's a 10k power instead of 5k, but only 5k combo instead of 10k. And this is because you can technically attack with it, but then restand it, and then that way you at least not get as much combo power of it if you're comboing it, because you can restand it. So because of the effect to restand to at the end of the turn, they've got a little bit less combo power on some of the cards, so you're not getting this benefit of just swinging with them and then be able to combo them for a lot. You can combo them for a little. It's like they kind of equal the combo power. It's kind of like they make the power level of the decks a little bit more even as well. So these are 2-1 plays. Normally you want to use Sorbet, but Dory is still a good one to help defend your lead. But then you normally want to take the attacks early unless they're crit to kind of like help yourself awaken quicker. So then we go on to some other blockers. So this deck's got a fair few blockers compared to everyone. So remember we saw with the red deck had no blocker that I can remember. Whereas like the other decks had like one blocker. This deck's got a fair few of them. Because it's meant to defend itself, swing with them, and then be able to block the attack why it seems so good. So we've got the Zarbon here. 2 cost 20k. That's good combo power. Like that's not better. Like you can see here, you've got the less. Both of them have the less combo power. But Zarbon here is like better on power. Like we saw a fair few 2 costs that are only 15k. Where this Zarbon is like on par, like a skillless, like 2 costs, 20k power. That's pretty good. And not only that, it's got blockers. So after you swing with it on your Leader's Awaken, you then restand it to help them block things. And it's got a very handy on-play effect, which is add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So you can awaken quicker as well, like take your life quicker to awaken as quick as possible. So you can start restanding it and saving it after it's attacked. And we got I think it's Fui. I think it's Fui. I can't remember if it's Kui, Kui. I think it's Fui. He's a 3 cost 20k, so a lot less, like a little bit less power, like 3 cost. Normally would be 25, but then it's 20k with 5k power. It's also got a blocker as well. I remember the combo power in this deck is a little bit weaker because you can restand the cards. You don't be like swinging with something that's powerful, then be able to combo it for free for 10k. But just like the Zarbon, it's got blocker, but it's got different effect, which is 1k to draw a card. So it's quite nice, meaning you can swing with it, restand after, block with it. If it dies, you then draw a card and gain more advantage. So you've not really lost anything. You've put some investment into attack with it, then block and attack with it, and then getting a new card from it. So you're getting a good amount of value with this. So some really good blockers already. You can start to see why this is the best deck. You can play these out, attack with them, and then restand them to help defend your leader from them as well. Then we got like some of the Frieza cards. So the Frieza comes through in this set to well in this deck to go through the different stages of its evolution. So the first one we've got is a 1-drop Frieza in its base form, being a 10k combo. So it's really good. Like 10k power for a 1-drop is not too bad, and 10k combo is pretty good, and it's got very good on play, which is choose one of your opponent's battle cards, which is active mode. Now, typically at the start of the game, you're gonna be like your opponent's, you're gonna be like mainly attacking with your lead to get the draw. But if your opponent doesn't have anything in rest mode, you can be attacking a lead, which is going to be getting you a draw, but also giving them a life. They let them take a life from their hand so they're closer to awakening. But with Frieza, you can kind of like get a better way to gain advantage while also denying your opponent advantage, while your opponent's playing out 1-drops to kind of make use energy and playing out things, and then not attacking them so you have to attack into a lead. You can use Frieza to play out, rest one of the battle cards, and then attack into that battle card so you're not swinging a lead, still getting your draw, and potentially getting rid of that card on the board because you can then combo this off to increase the combo power, and you've removed their card from board. You also gain a card from your turn, but you haven't given them a chance to take a life from hand. Will also manage the board as well. So a really good card, really, really nice, especially 1 energy just tap anything down. And attack to it being a 10k combo was very, very strong, a very strong card in the deck. Then we got this 2 cost skill Frieza. So once again, just like with Zarbon, 2 costs with 20k power. It's very good power to cost ratio, but it's only 5k combo because you can restand it to protect itself. And their combo power, like one of the things when you got very good power to cost with a very good skill like it does have, which we'll get into in a sec, the combo power is normally a little bit weaker. And its effect is when attacking, you can add up to one card from your life to your hand. So once again, more self awakening. To help you take your life and get yourself down the force, you can awaken as quick as possible to have your better effect live. Then you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, which entry costs a 3 less, switch to rest mode, which means you can rest on your opponent's blocker, or if you've got something in active mode that you want to attack into. Swing with this, take a life if you want to, you can if you don't have to if you don't want to. Rest that battle card so you can then swing into your lead. So a lot more like resting your opponent's battle cards, so you can attack into them, so you can manage their board and still gain advantage, and then restand your stuff at the end of the turn, which is like so good. So hopefully people are understanding why I feel this is the best side deck out of the 4. And then we have some other cards for Frieza, and we got the 2 SRs for the deck. So we have the 4-drop King Cold here, 4-drop 25k, and it's got 10k combo. So you don't normally see an SR in the other decks have 10k combo, which this one it does. So, but it's only a 4 cost 25k, but that's similar to the combo, the like cost to power ratio of the Gohan in red. But it's also got 10k power, and it's also got some really good effects. So, like, this is a very good, like, pretty good SR, like cost power ratio and combo. And then you got the SR, the big boss card for Frieza, being like the Vegeta and Goku and the other ones, being 5 cost, 35k, but no combo power and double strike. But it's got a slightly different effect than the others. So for King Cold, he is a blocker as well. So 4 cost 25k blocker. You swing with it, restand it to block with, and 10k combo, so you can use combo with it early to get some good combo power. And it's also got a battle as well, so you think it wouldn't have such strong power, but remember, a 4 cost is normally 30k power, so it was kind of less on the power. And its effect is when KO'd, choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards when energy costs 4 or less to KO it. And since you're yellow and you're kind of resting a lot of stuff, or they're resting to attack, you can kind of kill things by just blocking and defend yourself, which is very nice. And then we've got the Frieza. So once again, skills are basically the same on the Ever boss cards for the Ever decks, well at least for the blue and red one. It's just got a slightly different auto, and its auto is a little bit better than the other ones. Where all the other ones could, like, red one can minus something by 20, the blue one can bottom deck something 4 cost less. This Frieza's when attacking, you choose one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, and it can switch to active mode in your opponent's next turn. That means every time this attacks, every turn, you're choosing one of your opponent's battle cards, and in their next turn, in your opponent's next turn, they can switch to active mode. So if your opponent plays their SR, they're like Vegeta or Goku, and attack with it, and you defend out of it. In your turn, you can play your Frieza, swing, and keep their SR, their 5-drop locked down, so they can't restand with it, can't make use of it, and it just stays there stunned. And if you get more of these out, turn after turn, you can keep swinging with each of them and locking things on your opponent's board down, so you know you don't have to worry about attacking into them or worrying about doing anything. They just stay locked down when you're putting big swings in and double strike swings too. So Frieza has like the better boss card compared to what it can do with its skills. So hopefully, yeah, yellow is looking to be really, really good. And then you got super combo for yellow being the Chili. So same as the other one, large cost, so you're less incentivized to play it. And same thing, super combo, and it's basically used in defense, where it becomes a offensively a 10k combo, defensively though is a 20k. And it's interesting to see they put Chili BR, but then they go and, like same with the Broly, put BR. So they're still putting the BR and stuff for the Broly movie. So you differentiate, even though this hasn't appeared in anything else outside the Broly movie. So you could have just had it as Chili, but that's Bandai. And then the other skill list you get in the deck that were actually revealed, being the 1 cost 15k Limo, just standard cost ratios. That's the like base cost from a 1 cost, and then the Frieza in his third form being the skill list. So same thing of the power to cost ratio is like what you expect for a skill list, and then you've always got 10k combo because they have no skills. So that's the skill list, and we come to the yellow's extra card. So the battle trick for yellow is Death Ball, so that's its battle trick, and then its other one is Golden Death Beam, which is a bit of like removal. So the battle trick, anime battle, same as the other one. Choose your leader or up to one of your battle cards. It gets 50 key power for the turn. Remember, each one has a second part of it, which is different for each color. And for Death Balls, it's then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 3 or less, switch to rest mode. So this means your opponent has to be careful how they sequence, because say they've got like a cantrip or blocker on board, they got sync on board 3 or less, and they swing with the leader first, and you use this to kind of help defend out. You use this, add extra 15k power to your card that's being attacked for the battle, then choose one in a 3 cost or less, which is rest mode, so they don't get to attack with it, or in the next turn they don't get they either don't get to attack with it, or use it in a combo, or if it's a blocker, they didn't get the block of it in the opponent's next turn because it's been rested. So very good card, very good one for yellow, in par with like its color, like its strategy. And then you got Golden Death Beam for the other one being a 1 cost, but this one's activate main, which allows you to choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode with energy cost of 3 or less, or KO it. This means you can not worry about having to attack into one of your opponent's low cost battle cards. You can just swing. You can just either play that 1-drop Frieza to rest it, or use the 2-drop Frieza to swing and rest it, and then use this for 1 energy, just KO it, so you don't need to attack, and you continue attacking to everything. So that if your opponent's got a 3 cost or less battle card you keep attacking into, and your opponent just refuses to let it die by comboing out of your swings, you can just go ahead and use this as a 1-drop removal instead to get rid of it. It does have to be, like, it is nicely restricted where it's 1 energy, but then it has to be in rest mode, like the kind of focus for yellow is putting things in rest mode. But it also has to be 3 cost or less. You can't KO big things that are in rest mode, which is fair. For 1 energy, that'd be way absurd. But being able to KO small things, but they have to be in rest mode, goes in par with the strategy of this. And just like with the other cards, they got special traits. So these are Frieza Clan and Frieza Army cards, which are pretty good. And hopefully you understand now why this is the best starter deck. Cause it's got a lot of resting. It can swing with things, restand them so they can then block, defend you against your opponent's turn, or even just use its combo power, which is really good. And you can gain a lot of advantage by, unlike the other cards, you haven't got many ways to kind of not swing into your leader if they don't put things in rest mode. but allow you to this one allows you to switch your opponent's battle cards to rest so you can kind of manage their board a little bit easier and still gain advantage and also awaken quickly as possible. So that's it from me. So that's what hopefully you can see. I feel like the side decks in order be the best one being Frieza, second one best one being Vegeta, then the third best being Broly, and then the bottom of it being the Red Goku deck because it can't do as much as the other ones can respectively. So there we go. That's my view of the starter decks. Hopefully that makes sense. If you don't agree, comment down in the comment section below. If you don't have anything else you want to talk about, put it in the comment section below as well. Remember to like and subscribe as well, and I'll catch you next one. Hopefully try and get some gameplay out soon because we will have the I don't know if it's already been since this recording or it will be after, but we'll have the Lookouts strategy deck starter deck tournament, and hopefully we get some gameplay from that uploaded soon enough. So thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.